Take her away.
Judges are expected to act according to the law, but that's not always the case. Today we're covering 3 judges who ended up on the other side of the courtroom. Number 3, Becky Doherty. On February 10th, 2019, a Brimfield police officer responded to a call about a car that had driven off the road.
Hello? Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
What's going on? Do you know what happened?
Yes.
Okay, what happened?
I went off the road and...
Ma'am, you've got vomit down here on your door.
300 deal.
Have you been drinking?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have your ID handy?
The officer learns the driver is Judge Becky Doherty. He asks her to step out of the vehicle and leads her to the back of his patrol car. She refuses to complete field sobriety tests or take a breathalyzer test.
Kidding me?
Am I kidding about what?
I am absolutely out of my mind with...
You're intoxicated.
I am so intoxicated.
Doherty is taken to the police station where her uncooperation starts to grow.
Oh my God. Take me home. Okay,
Have a seat.
let me call Limbert.
Have a seat.
No.
Limbert is Major Larry Limbert of the county sheriff's office. When Doherty shows no signs of following orders to sit down, she's placed in one of the cells.
No. Driver's signature. Right there is where you need to sign. You signed in the wrong spot the last paper. We're trying to correct it here.
I'm not going to correct anything. No witness.
Doherty was charged with operating a vehicle under the influence. After her first hearing, Doherty reads a statement to the media.
I have dedicated my career to upholding the law and trying to make a positive difference in the world. Unfortunately, I am human and have made a terrible error in judgment that I must accept both the responsibility and the punishment for. Today, I pled guilty to the charge of operating a vehicle while under the influence of alcohol in Kent Municipal Court.
Becky Doherty was sentenced to 180 days in jail with 177 days suspended and $1,075 fine with $700 suspended. Number 2, Teresa Brennan. The trouble for Teresa Brennan started with a series of ethical violations were uncovered in 2019. In 2013, Brennan was handling the murder case of Richard Kowalski and his wife Brenda. Ultimately, Kowalski's brother Jerome was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. But over the course of the trial, Brennan failed to disclose a relationship she was having with a Michigan State Police lieutenant who was a key witness in Kowalski's murder trial. Brennan also handled any divorce case that didn't involve children. So in 2016, when her then husband filed for divorce, she was assigned her own case. But instead of immediately removing herself from the case, she used her position to learn she will be served with a court order to search her phone for evidence in relation to the case. She disposed of the evidence before removing herself. Later, she lied under oath about what she did. Brennan was charged with perjury, tampering with evidence, and acting corruptly in office. She entered a plea deal to perjury. The 2 lesser charges, tampering with evidence and acting corruptly in office, were dropped. During her sentencing, Brennan reads a personal statement.
No good answer exists as to why I lied to Mr. Kaiser during my divorce deposition. That was ignorant, foolish, and wrong. I'm devastated. I've lost my career, and I'm a felon. Yet I am consumed with guilt. I have failed in so many ways. I've failed so many people. I have let down and caused indescribable suffering for my family and friends. They have given me unconditional love and support, which I don't deserve. My actions have resulted in me letting down my community, those that elected me, those that I worked with.
The judge then has words for her.
These actions, which are utterly unacceptable for a person who took an oath many times or a couple of times to uphold the law, required others to tell the truth.
Teresa Brennan was removed from the bench and was sentenced to 6 months in jail, 200 hours of community service, and 18 months of probation after her release. Hunter had to be dragged out of the courtroom.